They was playing with my sound again. I had to change the title, make it, I don't know. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Alright. So give me a second, because y'all know it takes a second for the app to see that I'm live. I don't understand how. Alright, let me see. I don't understand how. Okay, there we go. We got some sound. Okay. So, here we go. So I'm gonna keep that right here so I can see the comments. Because I don't be looking. All right. So I was just doing some things, and it's crazy. I just got the friggin' tarot cards out the room. Haven't touched them all day. I've literally been running since I dropped the kids at school. Just got back to the house. As I'm pulling into the driveway, I get a download. I'm like, fuck. And the download was, why fear what has no power over you, chosen ones? And that's what I heard. And then I was like, what is this? And so I proceeded to sit there in the car for another 20 minutes. And I was channeling this energy, and I was getting a whole lot of information, a whole lot of wisdom. And that's what's required in this type of situation. Not knowledge, no. Knowledge comes from, down here, where people know, people can research, stuff like that. I'm talking about wisdom. I'm talking about some form of truth. Well, I'll say some form of absolute truth. For chosen ones, that is. I don't know about the other people, but I was just given some things. Maybe this will help to shorten those newly coming into, spirituality and this tarot thing, or whatever your calling is calling you to do. Maybe this will cut some of that time in half. Wish we had teachers like this to teach us these things. So, hey, I figured I'd just go for it, right? Why not? Each one teach one. Let's go. I was going to say, let's go, class. Okay. So, what are we talking about today? Something that has no power over you. You know what's crazy? Okay. So I went to a Catholic elementary school, right? I grew up in a Methodist, kind of Episcopalian type upbringing, church and stuff. Okay. So I'm trying to word this correctly because people like to be confused, and I'm trying to banish this energy, at least from our realities, our train of thought, anywhere, or having it linger anywhere around us. This is like aura clearing. It has to go. There's a thought that needs to never be thought again by a chosen individual. Okay. Many chosen individuals. Okay. So you know how I said there's no such thing as the devil? That's true. You know why? Because let me tell you something. People are like, oh yeah, it's all in the da-da-da-da-da. No. From the beginning of time, it seems as if we have gotten this mixed up and confused. And what I was getting from when I was sitting here and I was communing with God, and he was trying to make me understand like the higher perspective of a thing and what people think a thing is, like what God created something to be and how people perceive it to be, they're two different things, right? That's why I can say here, there is no such thing. And other people will be like, yeah, there is. Okay, let's talk about that, right? Okay. You know how I have said myself, the devil has to go to God to come and try to fuck with you, right? I've said that. Okay. You guys, some of you might understand that. I said God created the devil, right? God and the devil go hand in hand. Okay. In order to know who the devil is, you must have an intimate relationship with God, though. You see, there's Bible, there's text, there's this, there's that, but that is still not coming from the source. So the source says, the source that created all in existence, right? The being or figment that people call the devil. All right, so we all know since the beginning that was Lucifer, right? We do know that was one of God's angels, right? His most beautiful angel, the one that was pretty much closest to his heart. God was very overwhelmed by Lucifer's actions in trying to overthrow him, right? And so he kicked his ass out, right? Tower, look at your tower card. It said that Jesus saw a lightning bolt from the sky when God kicked Lucifer out of heaven, right? Tower card, lightning bolt. See the motherfuckers flying out the building? Okay, that's just a representation. Lucifer was also stated to be the light bearer, right? Very beautiful. This was a very beautiful angel in his angelic state when he was in heaven, right? Okay, he was a protector, one of the, what's the word God said? Cherub. Cherubim? Not seraphim. I think it's cherubim, he said. I'm going to have to go back in, but he was one of the protector archangels of God. You know, there's Archangel Michael, there's all these other ones that stood at the foot of God. They protect him. It's kind of like the throne, and then they're around it all the time. Okay, Lucifer was one of those. Now, pride, the sin, right? That is all these other things. You know what he did? He wanted, you know, everybody to think of him as better than. He wanted to overthrow God and he turned people away from God. He did all this while being up in heaven, right? Okay. Bad seed? Maybe. So with that being said, what they don't always tell us, or what a lot of people don't know, is when God kicked Lucifer out of heaven, Lucifer had followers that he rounded up in heaven that had become his followers, right? Those are the flying monkeys that we see today. Sorry. Wow. Okay, clearly. Those are the minions we see today. You understand? These ain't devils. Okay. Now, the thing that I want to make very important to y'all to understand is the angelic state of this being. An angel. Okay. An angel that fell from grace? Yeah. But an angel nonetheless. Now, when you fall from grace in God's eyes, what must you do? Repent. Right? Heal. Show and prove change. Many people in this world, many chosen ones of this world are fallen angels due to life circumstances. And the healing journey star card is meant to awaken those angels up by seeing God's earth angels on the ground. There's a resonance. Now let me tell you something. When God threw Lucifer or kicked him out or what the fuck, I'm just getting like the energy of a drop kick. You know, soccer ball, you drop it and kick that bitch and it goes shh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he did to Lucifer, right? Now he's here. And the thing that happened was that God said he kicked Lucifer and his followers out of heaven. So there's a whole lot of motherfuckers going flying out of fucking heaven. Okay, not just Lucifer. Now, these individuals were fallen angels now because they descended from heaven to earth. And what God said to Lucifer while he was still in heaven, before he threw him out or kicked him out or whatever the fuck he did, before that happened, he said, I am dropping you down for you to be an example. Okay. Now, the behind the scenes of that story is this. There's two sides. Lucifer creates the other side. So we have the light and we have the dark. Dark is not color. Okay? With that being said, there are earth angels who are chosen to be here to walk in their purpose and their calling. The spiritual warfare that y'all deal with is from the opposing side. The other fallen angels, right? Who don't believe in the God that you're speaking on. That's the warfare that we're combating. So when they talk about God and the devil, let me tell you something. The devil has a specific role. He has minions. The devil presides over the realm of darkness. Lucifer was the angel in heaven. When he was kicked out of heaven and he was planted on earth, That was when the 3D realm named him the devil and Satan. That is when the 3D realm had their way with him. That's also what God intended. For him to be made to look like exactly how he's looked like. But nonetheless, still an angel of God. So let me tell you something. I meant to say an angel of God for a reason. You know why? Because people have wanted you to feel like you ain't shit and you're demonic and you're this and you're that. Chosen, whether you are out here in the light shining bright like a diamond, or you going through your dark night and you about to come out and shine bright like a diamond, whether you're going through a dark time in your life, a dark period, whether you're transforming, ascending, whatever. There are many of God's angels here. Okay. Some people that have reincarnated into this reality, okay, who have been living on the darker side of life, are still angels nonetheless of them being light or dark. Their path of reincarnation here was to heal the shadow, to step into the light and evolve once again as a chosen being of the divine. It's like a punishment. So in this 3D reality, how do we look at it being chosen? We have already been marked to be protected. What people have not wanted us to know in all of these religious doctrines and texts, it makes me angry when I think about it. Because we have been out here being taught to fear something that ain't even real. A story that is a lie, a myth, a fabrication, folklore. So when you have an intimate relationship with the Most High God who created everything motherfuckers want to lie about, you get to the truth. Chosen one, you should never fear this devil energy because the devil is never after you. And it's crazy that I made an index card that says the devil don't want you, these people do. Let me show you something. The devil ain't chained to nothing. Look at his hand up. I'm free. You see he got wings, right? People add on the horns and all these other 3D interpretations. An angel. People depict Lucifer as this. That's the 3D depiction of the devil, Satan, however you want to look at it. Fear. Don't, that's scary. Oh my God. You see how a picture can make a whole fucking collective of people fear something that's not even real? That's crazy. God said 555. Shake up 15. We freeing some motherfuckers out here. That's what we doing. We freeing some people because people been being lied to and played with in this energy. And we tired of it. Who is we? Okay, so there's no such thing, like I said. And chosen one for you, like I say this because okay, here's the thing. You don't ever have to worry about this. You've been like, I still hear tarot card readers chosen this and that, and they're talking about the devil, the devil. I'm like, the fuck are we putting out here? Like, I just keep saying it's not real. And then there's people that I can hear in their messages, they still believe this creature thing is real. And it's like, okay, ascension is required because that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. Okay. So I can't, we're all in different stages of growth, but this is what I got from God this morning. And it was crazy. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, so what does that mean for the chosen one? It's all been a lie? Well, the warfare is real. The spiritual warfare is real because we got different spirits. We have light spirits, and clearly the fallen angel spirit is dark. It needs to repent. It needs to heal. It needs to have the fucking coming to God moment. It needs to ask God for his forgiveness. So the curses, the plague, the dark spirit, the hardness, the harshness, the curse can be removed. So that being can now walk amongst the light. Like the other angels that are walking around out here. That's the earth angel's job, is to heal the dark. Now, there's a reason why darker entities cling to the earth angels and the light bearers. See, we are light bearers already. I said Lucifer was a light bearer before he was cast here. So if he was light up there and he's dark down here, what does that mean for him up there? He's still the same angel that was fucking kicked out. That's crazy. So how people have taken this story to actualize it, factualize it, fearmonger people, hold people back, stop people from walking the spiritual path, to keep people divided. There's no such thing as division when you hold Christ consciousness within your body. I cannot separate the two. So if I say, right, the Hierophant is over the students with the keys, right? Y'all learning the life lessons. You see what I'm saying? That's God teaching his chosen and giving them access to knowledge and wisdom with these keys that open doors. Everybody don't have access. Everybody don't get to sit at the foot of the fucking Father. Thank you, God. Pretty much is what I'm saying. So those of you who receive straight wisdom, you know who you are. Okay, and you know what you should be doing with that wisdom. People need to be fed. Motherfuckers are starving out here. 5 of Pentacles in lack of wisdom, not knowledge. Once you get the wisdom, then creates knowledge. Wisdom comes from God. Knowledge comes from books. Wisdom will guide you on the fucking book to read. Okay, so moving forward. Chosen ones, you don't need to worry about this energy no more. It's being cast out. It's being banished. So whatever people are promoting when it comes to this energy to make you fearful, it's being banished. Because we're going to take the people from behind the fake mystical creature. This is what we're going to do. Because I told y'all, and I know people have been catching on for months with this index card. The devil don't want you. These people do. So if I told you guys, let's just say there's a system. How does the devil know everything? This is what people say to people about the devil, okay? You pick it apart. You're chosen. You know what it is and what it ain't. So it's giving me energy of like, let me see. How can I put this into an example? I have downloads too. If I read those, it's gonna be over because that shit's crazy. How can I put this into an example? You've been marked. You're protected. So, okay, you got God people over here, the only way I can say it. And then you have, let's just talk about it. More people actually worship this fake ass creature than they fucking put on. Because I say God over here and I say the devil over here, and why the fuck is the God even next to devil? Because he has to be. Sorry, Lucifer has to be. Why? It's one of God's angels. But people don't know that. See how God is a trickster spirit? So this angel over here that people be praying to, thinking they're going to do some harm to somebody, has to confer with the Most High God. And if this angel over here, Lucifer, right, was one of God's trusted, that's how he knows everything that God knows. They be saying, oh, the devil's watching everything you're doing. The devil always knows what you're doing. Why? They don't explain that? Because he fucking knew. Because he was up there with him. He knew every fucking thing. Lucifer knows everything that all the other angels know. Okay. So when they say the devil is master of confusion, yeah, if you don't know the truth. Anything is confusion if you don't know the truth. If you believe the fearmonger stories of this fictional creature, yeah, then you believe that. I never could believe that God, who is almighty and fucking all powerful, is gonna allow a stupid ass fucking black blob devil thing with horns. Let's be realistic. Okay, so moving forward, there's that, right? So the devil is a judge too. Lucifer is a judge. This is what I heard. Lucifer is a judge. He presides over evil and darkness because he knows it so well. That's why God kicked him out, remember? Okay, so now he's roaming around down here. He's an angel. He ain't roaming, but anyways. Okay, he's what people think controlling this 3D reality. No, sounds crazy, don't it? These motherfuckers is tapped out. They're not tapped in. God is using these people as examples to you chosen ones on what not to do, what not to choose, and how not to live is pretty much what I'm saying. So, the devil presides over evil and darkness. What did God say you preside over, chosen one? Darkness. So how can you preside over a darkness and fear a darkness? The same darkness that you preside over is the same darkness Lucifer presides over. So it's kind of like, just like you and Jesus and all these others, y'all fam, it's kind of like Lucifer is the family member that was cast out. If Lucifer is the dark family member that everybody's like, you know that movie? We don't talk about Bruno, no. Yeah, type energy, the family member you don't never talk about. See what I'm saying? So if you think about it on a grander scale and know how people want to make your mind fucking caged with fake ass thoughts, then you can understand what I'm saying. So if Lucifer has a role here on earth, people call him the devil, right? So they pray to him. But he has a job here. You know what he does? He presides over the minions. He presides over the flying monkeys. He presides over the people that play with voodoo, baneful magic. He presides over all of those people who call on dark ancestors. He presides over all forms of evil in this world. That's why God cast him out to it. He said, I have good use for you somewhere else. See, you want to do this and you want to do that, but I see, this world is not going to be perfect. I'm going to cast you out and I'm going to put you down there and you going to be the judge. The scales to man hot. So people have a choice. God always gave people choice. And who accounts for the sin of man? Lucifer. Everything is recorded. He's an angel. Gotcha, huh? So what's crazy is all these people that want you to be afraid of a devil, when they're the one doing the things that the devil's eye is on, they're the ones being attacked by their own shit. The devil's taking a tally, taking account for it all. And what does he do? Goes right back on over to God. He says, God, this person right here, this person right here, this person right here, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. And then let God find doing it to one of his chosen. Oh, shit. That's when that fucking lightning strike and all fucking hell break loose. So for these people who think that working with the devil is going to get them somewhere when it comes to you, chosen one, just sit back, fall back, relax off that, and just know that you are safe and protected. You got the light in the dark that fuck with you. You high priestesses, I think you already know this. There ain't nothing to fear here. The only motherfuckers that is afraid are the ones who are ignorant to the truth. Don't let these people, chosen ones, who are not you, walking your path or your purpose, allow you to think something that is not true. Always ask God. Because I will never sit here and be like, oh, the devil is real. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. Now, the people that believe that it is are the ones that, when he was in heaven, he was able to manipulate, to believe that he was as of God or better than. That followed him here. So people be like, the Satanists, all these other weird people, like, dude, you're really... This is all because people believe that they should have more power than they should, more freedom than they should, and should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. That's what a Satanist is. Some motherfucker that believes that pride should not come before any fall. Some motherfucker that believes they should get away with everything that they do that's wrong. That is a Satanist. They want that freedom to not have to think that there is some other God besides this, thank you, devil that they're worshiping. But they don't really understand, maybe they do. You're worshiping an angel who is still under God's command and control. So everybody is getting rounded up in this energy. Everybody is getting chained up and banished. That's what I'm hearing with this energy. So I don't know. But you take it how it applies, chosen ones. If this helps you understand some things better, that's what I was here to do. I don't give a fuck who disagrees. I'm just telling you what came through to me and what might help you not fear this devil. Okay? It's okay. You'll be fine. Bok, bok. How's that? How's that make you feel? Okay. People don't like truth. They get offended because they believe in the other side. They believe that people should be afraid of something that has never been real. So we always have those people that come for the messages to be the class clown. Okay. All right. Let's get this message. And we'll get a couple cards just to confirm the energy, even though we already see the two cards that make the most sense. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, damn it. Oh, yeah. People don't know anything at all. They be the Bible thumpers, but they don't know much. That's crazy. Motherfuckers be trying to read the Bible to outsmart you who get your knowledge from God about what the Bible says. These motherfuckers don't have eyes to see what God is showing you or ears to hear the message that y'all are receiving. So this is a message for chosen ones. It's never going to be for people who believe the devil is real. Yeah, there's only certain people that are going to get this download and understand what this means. Yeah. So like I said, dark ethereal the other day. Didn't I say that? And that's something I don't say. But yeah, y'all got some dark ethereal energy, chosen ones. They want to keep sending it your way. So now you, the dark ain't shit. You ain't afraid of the dark. Everything beautiful was born there. Everything started from there. These motherfuckers live in darkness every day and think they're scary, and you just see them as ignorant fucking fools who ain't never learned shit a day in their life. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the devil is the judge over those that worship him, but he is not the judge. People don't understand what I'm saying. You cannot have more than one master. So if these motherfuckers think the devil is their master, they have been worshiping a non-factor. The devil is not a master. There is no devil to be a master. But we're not going to go through the rabbit hole, Seven of Swords in reverse, because these motherfuckers don't understand. They don't understand. Ten of Cups. There's a prophecy over us chosen ones, and ain't nothing going to stop that shit. So, yeah, we're seeing the bridge. We understand what's going on. And a lot of you guys, you're going to get this sense of fulfillment very soon when God comes in and gives you a very clear message, sort of like this as well. What it's going to do is it's meant to banish any negative thought process, any thoughts that have been placed in our heads by religious people or, old school motherfuckers that's stuck and trapped in their brains in slavery mentality and all these other things that need to be bound to something negative to feel like they have balance. Nah, motherfuckers don't really understand freedom. Motherfuckers don't really want to be free. They want to have a darkness to cling to. Motherfuckers want a shadow. They need a shadow, but then be afraid of the shadow. Motherfuckers be in shadow, living their life like it's golden, and thinking motherfuckers can't see, bitch, you really a big-ass dark cloud. Who you think you fooling? So, hey, I don't know. Channel message there. So, when God threw Lucifer from heaven, he said that he would be used on earth to capture all the souls like him and imprison them. He was a light-being angel before his fall from grace, an angel nonetheless. Satan is who people call the devil. God uses this to allow people to see his creation and his division. The devil has never wanted God's people because they have been marked by him. The devil's job is to account for God, all those who choose to be like him and go against God. Satan rules over evil. And it's kind of given a thing like keeps things in alignment down there. Does that make sense? That's Lucifer's job. To keep the balance, to keep the motherfucking evil ones tied, bound to each other, and free from y'all. You would not know that had I not given you this message to clear up any confusion that motherfuckers want you to believe that there's some devil attacking you. No, there's not. There never has been. It has been people using, false claiming the devil energy. But they've been doing it before you, chosen one. You grew up thinking the devil is... Did anybody ever sit here and be like, what's the history of the devil? Anybody ever type in their thing, is the devil, Lucifer, and Satan? Did anyone even ever break down those things? You know how you look at the history of all these different angels, how they came about, where they came from? Did anybody ever research that angel? No? So it's just so off limits we can't have knowledge? God makes us a scary motherfucking people that we can't even ask for wisdom on what the fuck we're afraid of? Come on now. No. Death to that situation. Fuck that shit. Trample all over it. Shit. Fuck that whole thought process, chosen one. Free yourself. The rest will follow. That's what God is telling you. He's telling you clearly. Let motherfuckers believe what they want to believe. They are not of him. So we don't have time. See? That's what God said. We don't have time to argue with the wicked and all these other people. I'm telling them their master is false and they're getting hurt. They're getting butt hurt. That's crazy. They're getting mad at me because I'm telling them they're worshiping a false master. And that's why these motherfuckers is about to be all the way fucking bound up. Said don't touch it. Said don't touch it. Y'all want to keep promoting them, right? Yeah. That's why his hands up. Come one, come all. Come if you want. What is his actual job then? To clear the path for you, chosen one. That's what it seems like. If motherfuckers is getting chained up to this motherfucker, doesn't that mean one less soul that is trying to fucking chain you to something? If his job is to bind up people and chain them, you see the chain? That's 2 people right there, right? Okay. That's 2 less people. The soul is in the person, okay? That's 2 less people fucking with you on your path, chosen one. The devil has a job. For you, the devil is Lucifer. And Lucifer's job for you is to make sure that you stay in alignment with your chosen path. Yeah. Hit him with the truth. The Lucifer's purpose for the chosen vessel is to clearly show, I don't want you, but you can bring me your enemies. How do you do that? You just be you. You just follow God. You even got Lucifer telling you, I don't want you, follow God. So you say, okay, you can't bug me, you can't fuck me over, you can't hurt me, you can't do. How many of y'all have faced your dark? Okay, so the dark can't hurt me. I don't have to be afraid of this. This ain't gonna take me, this ain't, okay. It's just an illusion? Okay. So now that you know that, you don't have to keep, oh, I'm scared, oh, the devil, oh, the negative energy, oh, the fuck, it ain't. Okay, keep your eyes fixed on God. Lucifer got a job for these motherfuckers. So when we talk about binding rituals and banishing and shit, that's what they're doing to themselves. We ain't doing it. Motherfuckers don't understand dark forces protecting people. I just said dark ain't always demonic. The demonic comes from the people that put the energy of that onto something. They placed an attachment, an entity of darkness on an angel. How many times have motherfuckers tried to do that to you, Earth Angel? They try to attach entities. They try to attach all types of shit to you to what? Lower your frequency, lower your vibration. What's the difference? Lucifer knows the spiritual journey. Lucifer knows the walk that the chosen ones are on. Lucifer knows y'all are marked and can't be touched. So how do we go from Lucifer knowing that to now we all spiritual and people are talking about this devil is attacking us and we should fear the devil? And tarot, oh, that's the devil's work. How did we go from that knowing to this assumption? Knowledge was lost. Motherfuckers is brain dead, deaf, stupid, dumb, ignorant, asleep, still chained. Generations and centuries later, motherfuckers still got the same dark mental. Not you, chosen one. You're expanding. Yeah. God is literally flipping tables, taking off tablecloths, picking up rugs. I'm trying to, God is moving mattresses. I said this the other day. Oh, look over there. Look over there. Oh, you want to know that? Oh, go. This book right here. Like he's getting real to the point with, I need you to have this information because nobody else is going to have it. Yeah. And what you do with that, if you like me, you're going to give it. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because that's why God gives messages like that. Give them knowledge. Don't be afraid to be someone that gives knowledge. Everybody talking about shit that ain't important. Star card, healing, your spiritual path. Yeah. So what I'm saying in this energy, fallen angels, are they something to be afraid of? No. This would give the energy of the Hierophant in reverse. This is what I talked about the other day. The thing with spirituality, the thing with God, the thing people don't understand. See, people suck sometimes because people think about the spiritual journey in a very unspiritualistic way. They're trying to spirituality is spiritual. It's not physical. It's not 3D. It's not man anything. It's spirit. I think people forget that. I really think people forget that. Because people be looking at shit all fucking wrong. They be trying to understand it. No, bitch, you gotta understand it before you can understand it, and then you'll overstand it. But if you don't understand spirituality, you're never gonna understand what the fuck you're seeing or that what you want to see. You're not gonna understand it. It's an inner thing. It's in you, not on you. So like I was saying, with that, that's crazy. With that Hierophant in reverse energy that we was talking about. Motherfuckers manifesting from fucking nothing, pretty much. Pretty much. The Hierophant in reverse, that's false principality. That's false doctrine. That's not real. That's fake. That's a corrupted system. A corrupted way of belief system. So it's pretty much the opposite of what God-fearing people believe in. So it's the opposite, right? That's why it's reverse. So if we're talking about the Hierophant in reverse and we're talking about these motherfuckers that are playing with magic, what we know, those chosen ones of us who are truly innately master manifest as well. I know I am 22-4 here. Sorry. Those of us who naturally innately are here to change systems. I look at this Hierophant in reverse and I say, no, we gotta flip this shit up, right? Motherfuckers need to learn something. See? And this is what I come in and teach. Now, here's the thing with the Hierophant in reverse. When you manifest, there ain't no way in hell you're gonna manifest anything in this energy. Because you are the manifester and God is the one that gives you the power. So these motherfuckers who be thinking they out here manifesting something against you, chosen ones who stand in the upright for God, and you manifest with God's co-creating hand. You don't do nothing that God don't allow you to. You pull down what the fuck God requests because you can, because you're here, because you're the bridge. Yeah? Because you're the gift? Okay. That keeps on giving. Yeah? Okay. So when these motherfuckers think they're doing something like this, there ain't no power here. Well, if they're manifesting from this energy, then they're pulling from this energy, right? But what did we just say this energy was? Nothing that is conducive to these people working against you. So what happens? Nothing. Okay. Do we get that? Same thing with us. If we try to do what we do, nothing without God. So clearly, these people do nothing without God. Okay. You're not going to use God's like spy. That's pretty much what Lucifer is. God's spy. That's crazy. Yeah, he's the mole. Literally. Like that's, I don't even think people even understand. Yeah. But he's a measuring system. He's like a, I don't want to say he is the scales, but kind of, because I said everybody got free will. So you can choose to believe in this devil that people believe in, or you can choose to believe in God. But what you choose to believe in is going to show in how you live your life. And so if you believe in this thing over here and then you dark and you doing evil shit to people and you hurting people just because, and you think that you better than, and you think that you just deserve all this fuck shit because you're here and you're living and you're breathing. Okay. Well, I mean, that's your life and that's still evil. You still get weighed up. Your heart still gets measured. It's still heavier than 20 feathers. And you still have to repent and be forgiven and get fucked over by life, just like Lucifer did. These people, chosen ones, are going to be examples to you. Just like God wanted Lucifer to be an example in this 3D of what not to do and how not to live. You're about to be exalted in the eyes of those that called you this devil, this demon, this monster. And these motherfuckers is getting a series of unfortunate events. Not one, but many. Some people are going to have 10 years worth of bad karma. Keep seeing 10. Yeah. These motherfuckers. These type. Yeah. Because, no. Yeah. There's divorces coming. Damn. The fuck is this? Family dynamics just fucking crumbling. Shit. The fuck is this? Motherfuckers' businesses and opportunities just fucking crashing, blowing up. This is fucking bankruptcy. This is shutdowns out of nowhere. This is fucking organizations and fucking corporate America just fucking collapsing, going under. Wall Street. Four of Pentacles in something here with Wall Street. Just heard Wall Street with the Four of Pentacles that talks about security. Well, motherfuckers' money ain't secure. That sucks. That's funny to me. Because these motherfuckers think they just, you know, I don't know what these motherfuckers been thinking, but I don't know. That's God for you. All right, God, what do you want to say to the chosen ones about this message? Oh, they're going to see? Okay. They're going to see what? Knight of Pentacles, the devil, what they've been waiting on seeing for you. Yeah. Well, Four Swords, Hierophant. Looks like you ain't going to see nothing that these motherfuckers want you to say. You're going to see everything that God has for you to say. Say. 45, 9 is here. You might be 45 years old. Somebody might be 54. You might have a 4 and a 5-year-old. You might have been on this journey 4 to 5 years. Some of you guys, you've been on your spiritual journey 9 to 10 years. 7 of Cups is in reverse. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, God is revealing the truth to y'all. Chosen ones. Fuck the haters. They don't want truth. They like illusions. Motherfuckers be talking, we want the truth. Bitches can't handle it. So, yeah, you guys, chosen ones, who always have to get all these truths. Thank you, Archangel Michael, with the swords. Yeah, see? Oh, 10 of Cups. Your spiritual family, your heavenly family. Yes, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you for sending them in. Okay, so with this energy here, clearing out the energy, the negative energy. This is fucking crazy. Okay, let me just look at these cards. Yeah. Only way you're going to come up out of these illusions, chosen ones that motherfuckers have tried to place us in forever, is healing, resting, rejuvenating, getting the answers, getting the wisdom, gaining the wise dome. The Wiz is here. Watch the Wiz, and the moon is here, even though I don't see it. Something very, very feminine in this energy is happening. It's a whole lot of I don't even want to say divine feminine energy, because I don't see no feminine out here, but I feel very much so feminine energy. So, I don't know. This hurt. Feminines are getting their... Oof. Feminines are getting their life force back from the demonic men that tried to steal it from them. Whatever the fuck that is. That's what I just heard. So some of you guys might be feeling depleted or drained, or you've been doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of cleansing, a lot of purging. You're like, damn, when the fuck is this warfare going to be over? Yeah, especially if you're a divine feminine. It's almost done. Get these next couple of downloads. You're gonna be free of something forever. You ain't never going to have to think twice about another motherfucking thing when it comes to what it is you're pondering or God's trying to give you clarity on. Okay? I see the 7 of Cups, like I see the confusion going away. I see some type of illusion that is being placed or trying to be placed over your intellect, over your psyche, over your mind, just not fucking sticking. You can't be made to be fearful. Not you, chosen one. You're going to look the fear in the face and say, what the fuck am I supposed to be afraid of you for, bitch? Yeah, that's how God needs you to be. 4 of Wands. See? You're stable, you're solid. Your home is stable and solid. Your firm foundation. You can't be shaken. This 4 of Wands is not giving me union, reunion. No, it's giving me the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. You and God creating a very, very, very tight motherfucking foundation, a structure. You're solid. You're locked in. That's what I'm saying here, chosen one. Or you soon will be. This is the kingdom. See the keys? Not everybody gets keys to the kingdom. Not everybody gets called to come and sit at the table. Not everybody, God says, the table is prepared, let's eat. But chosen ones, you were called. And you woke up. And you went to the table. And you sat down. And you began to feast. And what did you feast on? The knowledge. You see them keys? You ate it up. Good spiritual food. Yeah? And now you're strong as fuck. Look at your 4 of Wands. What do we know about the 4 of Wands? The 4 of Wands talks about a structure. So spiritually speaking, you got to build it so they can come, God said, right? When you build it, they will come. So it's built in the spirit already. You can see what God is having you create for his people, right, chosen one? You can see it. You know what you're building. Now, there's something here about taking the practical steps to build it now. Now is the time for the foundation that is built in the spirit to be solidified physically. So however God is going to give you this inkling or this knowledge, it's going to clear up how to do something that you are doing in the spirit. It's going to actualize it, tangibilize it, make something real, God said. It's real, but people can't see it yet. Okay. Ace of Wands, yeah. You see something that people can't see, and you have been calling people to see something a different way. Well, very soon, God said, they will be seeing this a different way. Somebody's going to see something a different way very soon. 10 of Swords, yeah. And it's definitely going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's going to be the thing that forces someone out of a dark period and into alignment with their spiritual contract, their soul's calling. Someone's soul is calling them. Someone's higher self is like, yo, it's time for you to wake the fuck up, dude. Like, literally. Like, yeah, I know, it's so hard and everything is so stressful and da-da-da-da-da, but I need you to wake the fuck up. See how his head is lit up? Okay. Upside down. Lay down. Chill out. Ruminate. Change your perspective. This is what your higher self is telling you to do right now. Integrate. Stop thinking about this shit and see this shit a different way. Even if it's forced, because a harsh, painful ending, what are you going to do? Somebody just did you filthy. You're going to sit there and be like, oh my God, I just 20 fucking years and cry about it? Or you're going to take that, this bitch just did me filthy energy, flip it around, and see how you could never let another motherfucker do you that way. Okay, you just healed something. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You healed what somebody did to you, that one occurrence, and then you also set a boundary for future where it can't be done again. So there's your higher self is like, yo, you don't have to be stuck in a mindset. Your higher self is really screaming to you to look at different spiritual things right now. Look at something differently. See the brighter side. Some of you guys, you might be like doom and gloom right now. Chosen ones, I understand the dark night. I understand. I've been there many times. Sometimes God brings me back into it because last night I was sitting here and I was thinking like Harriet Tubman with this shit. Like, oh, that's why I got to keep going back in the fucking tunnel and shit, going back in the dark and pulling my, like, I get it. So the energy of Harriet Tubman is here, freeing the motherfuckers from the darkness. I got Mother Teresa the other day. I'm like, all these motherfucking people is here. They are here in the energy. What the fuck? So the path, the walk, the Underground Railroad, the trail, like, hey, the whiz, the yellow fucking brick road, all these motherfucking things. Internalize what resonates for you. But what I'm saying here is there needs to be a coming together of your higher mind, chosen ones. An understanding has to occur. This is like one version of you. This is the other version of you meeting together, right? Coming from a changed perspective on what the world has been teaching us and what God is trying to teach us now. So when we are trying to learn from God, we must release and purge out the conditioning, the programming, the lies, the fallacies, the fucking fuck shit, the fears, all that shit has to go because God don't stand on that. God stand on business. And if you say you stand on God business, you can't be afraid of what fucking man wants you to fear. So God is saying this to you in this energy. Be who you are. You're the one that's chosen to sit at the table. You're the one that's chosen to be at the feet of the Father to get the keys that he has. Master keys. There's only 2 keys. Which means only select people get the keys. It's not one size fits all, come one, come all. No. You know how much it takes to be able to get to the foot of the Father? You know what the fuck you got to go through? Fuck being called. Man, many people are called. A lot of people don't answer. And then motherfuckers do answer. They start the path. They get hit with a little spiritual warfare. A little, motherfuckers looking at them a little funny. And, this is too much for me. I'm done. Motherfuckers cower under this energy. It's hard to be fucking chosen. No, it's easy to be chosen. But it's hard to walk the path and it's harder to stay on the path. Hello? Look at all the attempts that motherfuckers trying to get us to go this way and that way and look over here and look over there and look back there and do all those other fucking things. Why you think we got so many angels and ancestors surrounding us and guiding us and pointing shit out and removing veils and showing us this and showing us that? Like, what the fuck? It is really going on out here like that. So motherfuckers who are, I'm chosen, these bitches is crazy. I'm talking to the real chosen ones who really understand what it means. What you chosen to do, that has nothing to do with me. Everybody want to say chosen, but they forget to say, they forget the process. Before you're chosen, you got to be called. So what's your story? How you know you chosen? Tell me what your calling was like. See, as someone who is like me, I'm a teacher, okay? And I'm very deep with my shit. Nobody can just come to me and be like, yeah, so I think I'm chosen. I'm going to tell you why you're not. How do I get the right to do it? Because people come to me for truth, right? I communicate with God, right? Okay. So if I come to you and I say, I do a reading for you, and I say, oh, you're a chosen vessel of God. Your next question should be, okay, so what is my calling? What does God want me to do? No, okay, yeah, that's cool. So I'm chosen. Okay, so you're not chosen because you don't know what you're called to do. People don't want to know what they're chosen for. They just want this title of being chosen. And so God will say, okay, you chosen. Go ahead. Go do that. And motherfuckers can't do it. And then there's other ones that, this is why there's such a turnaround rate when it comes to motherfuckers being chosen or spiritual. People are chosen and spiritual for 3 years, and all of a sudden they go back to their fucking crazy ass, stupid ass life that wasn't getting them nowhere. Motherfuckers don't really be in this for the real reasons. Their soul is not really being called. You know that you're chosen because you choose. That's how you know you're chosen. God chose you. You chose God. You're chosen. Period. God chose you. You choose another God. You're not chosen. You choose an Orisha. You're not chosen. If you don't scream and proclaim God alone and stand on that throughout your chosen journey, then it really ain't you. It really ain't in you. You just wish it was. And that's real tea. So somebody don't like it, but it's the truth. The realest of us know this ain't no fucking game. I said the other day, who would want the situations that we've been through? All right. So, but God uses them for our greatness. What did I fucking say? Yeah. It looks something like that when he kicked Lucifer out. Yeah. Just saying. Death and the 5 of Cups. So, not for you. I don't even give a fuck. So, I'm not talking about it. Somebody's sad about something that's over. That's too bad for them. They should have never started it, and it wouldn't have been over. See how that goes? 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse with the 8 of Swords. Fuck these hoes that is lying. So there's an energy right now that's going on that I'm getting from these readers. Motherfuckers is all off balance, and motherfuckers is trying to trap people in their minds and trying to disconnect them from spirit and trying to lie on them and all types of shit. Yes, I know. The Magician in reverse, that's word witchery, and that's lies when it comes to spirituality with this Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, these motherfuckers is money hungry and they liars. Be careful who you eat after. It's like these people are putting out spiritual food and motherfuckers just taking it in. Like they don't understand. Like discernment is key. You can't take everything and run with it. Not you, chosen one. Not you. So you gotta be careful what you being offered. And these messages where motherfuckers wanna flaunt their, spiritual stuff. You gotta use discernment. That's what God says. Everybody looks nice. Everybody sounds nice. But discernment is key in this energy. Because there's you see the rainbow over all motherfuckers. The house. This is given like when y'all be like, protect me, my family, my house, my car, my dog, my this, my that. Yeah. It's all covered. Everything. Everything is covered. And you're free. It's time for that new life to start, chosen one. Free of that fucking weird ass dumb shit motherfuckers been wanting us to believe our whole life. So, there's a lot of people that's about to wake up to this truth too. 3 of Wands. Something has been prophesied, and people have been waiting to see something. Fool card. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. What the fuck is this? This looks nice. Well, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the High Priestess. Good spiritual food. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers jumping and reaching and achieving and getting. High Priestesses out here. Ain't nothing blocked from you. I don't know what these motherfuckers think they doing, but they ain't doing shit. Bitches ain't. Sorry. The more people keep trying to fuck with your intuition and your downloads, the more they being thrown off and the more their money is affected. These bitches with these platforms, with this Hierophant here, man, coming for you, trying to fuck up your finances. Oh, well, they looking very upside down over there. Anyways, sorry. Oh, those are the ones that created the platforms that said that God called them to make them and all they care about is money. They be the ones that be half fucking naked out here. I was looking at some messages the other day too, and I was like, ooh, some readers. I'm like, damn, bitches wearing lingerie and shit. Like, what the fuck is this? You know, bitches wearing lingerie, titties all out, fucking nipples all shown. Fucking bitches wearing underwear, fucking on live, sitting there with their fucking legs all open, whole shit's out. Oh, that's godly, right? These motherfuckers doing all this for some dollars, for some views. That sounds like it's of God. Pretty sure God said, come as you are. But he said have some fucking class or something. Like, would you wear that shit to church if you was going to church? So why the fuck are you going to come up? This is the same, man. This is what God is looking at. For all those false claimers that be saying, God called me here to do a thing. These motherfuckers ain't getting no money. They're not getting no money doing what they say God called them to do because God did not tell them to do that. People are selling their motherfucking bodies. How the fuck can a motherfucker get the message when they looking at a bitch's naked ass body? They ain't listening to what the fuck you're saying, bitch. Why you think you got all these men in your comments, bitch? God is like, I'm trying to teach them something, my child. God is trying to teach y'all how not to be in this energy. Yes, you have a platform. Yes, you have a right to do what you want to do, but it's something here, man, about what is of God and how God-standing and God-fearing people hold themselves. There's just certain things you're not going to do. And these bitches, they doing it all, and they don't understand. They don't understand how they're looking. But God sees all things. So if these people are talking about you on your platform, well, it's kind of giving these people that have gotten comfortable and don't think they can get moved up out their seat very quickly, you know, thrown out of heaven or so they feel, or thrown out of the grace of God. So these motherfuckers, that's what they're really living and sitting in borrowed time when it comes to this grace that God has. Because he's trying to change hearts, but motherfuckers ain't listening. So when he starts pulling people out of positions and fucking literally pulling the chair from out behind motherfuckers and then they just falling backwards and shit, motherfuckers tripping over their feet, tripping over shit on the ground that they ain't even there. And there's something here where God is making motherfuckers very unstable. Somebody's going to get hurt in this energy. But anyways, be careful out there. Equilibrium is something that's very important, and somebody's balance is all off for playing in so much dark shit. So, high priestesses, you're going to keep getting knowledge. And you see how the high priestess, right? You're sitting here in between all the fuck shit. Okay. You see how the hand is coming from you? You see how I said you're the gift? Well, the gift had to come from you to be given by you. And the people that are being guided to you, high priestess, they're being guided to come and eat good spiritual food. These people who have been on this journey, high priestess, that God has been calling you to teach about him, right? It's given the energy of, wow. Remember how I said you have to go to the Father? So this is given the energy of, okay, you've already gone to the Father, high priestess, and you came back with more to give. Now it's given the energy of those people who God has guided to come to you on their journey, right? To receive gifts from you. Does that make sense? Okay, they're coming. So they listened to their intuition, right? And they went on a journey. They met up with God. They had a little conversation about the call and the path, the purpose. And God sent them on their way. Fool card. Now go ahead in this new beginning. So you and God are working hand in hand. That's what it's saying here. You speak because you already know what the fuck God said. And then God sends people to you to be fed by what it is only you can give them. Good spiritual food. You are wise counsel, high priestess. So I just showed you how it goes. They got to go to God to get to you. And God allows entry. Or not. Those be like the closest people to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Seven of Swords. So they can't take from you anything. And it's the same energy as with the devil. The devil can't take anything from you. The devil always knows what you got. So they say. Let's just say the devil because that's what people still believe. And even after all this talking, people still want me to call him what it is. Not. It's like The devil can't take, and you see what I'm saying? So that's giving the energy of people trying to use your words against you. But even the devil knows it can't do that because your words are God's words. So who is doing what? It's like the Seven of Swords energy where it's like it's impossible in this energy. Someone trying to take and flip around what you say about this devil energy is like someone trying to take and flip around what God said about you. It don't matter if you believe it or not. It is what it is. So there's something here with the minds of people and how they will change or they won't change. Some people are afraid of change. They don't realize that's why their life is slow, because the only constant is change, and they better get with the flow. But if not, we know they'll just stay stuck. That's it. We can't free a motherfucker that want to be stuck. That's crazy. I don't know who the fuck want to be stuck. Shit, that's ridiculous to me. So, anything else that y'all need to know on this energy before I go? I don't think so. Can't change around anything that I said, because it's all fact. Somebody's mad about that. They want to take something from what I said and make it something other than that. No, can't call me fucking dark, bitch. Can't call me dark. I know who the fuck is my master. Yeah. So, judgment on this energy. A motherfucker is about to be stuck in despair and all the lies and bad karma. So that's what they get. The same motherfuckers that was spewing that shit about their lips. You know that word witchery? Remember I said these readers better be careful with how they speak to people? What they're putting in the minds, the mentals. The King of Swords is intellectual. Motherfuckers is trying to learn from people. God is guiding motherfuckers to people. And then you have motherfuckers trying to misinterpret and confuse the fucking word, the doctrine, your words, which is doctrine. Well, then they believe it or not. Motherfuckers will still believe a Bible over you when you talking to God. Like the God already told you motherfuckers about the Bible and how there's a whole lot taken, added in, missing. Yeah, so guess they can cling to that Bible if they want. The Bible was written how long ago? I think it's 2026. I think a lot has changed. Yeah. So those are old, outdated thinking motherfuckers. Let them stay there. Yeah, they like to be run. That's what that is. So that's what they get. Run. Devil in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse, Sun in reverse, the Eight of Swords. Motherfuckers is locked down, locked up, stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Stuck like a fucking mouse in a fucking glue trap. That's what I just heard. Shit. Well, that's what I heard. Oh. Eight of Swords. This is stuck in hell. Oh, shit. Motherfuckers in... What did my dad used to say? People in hell want ice water. Yeah. And then look at the Ace of Cups in reverse. There ain't no water there either. Motherfuckers are stuck in hell. The sun, that shit's hot. And God said there ain't no restoration for these motherfuckers. Because this is what they've been doing for generations and generations and generations, is lying on motherfuckers to control their outcomes and their destiny. So the destiny and outcome of the motherfuckers that was trying to control yours, the destiny and their outcome is right here on the table. Ace of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Sun in reverse. The only one that's upright is the Eight of Swords. How you like that? How you like me now? Guess they got binded up, huh? They got binded up. Next thing is banishment. So, moving forward. Told you people want to get trapped in y'all's energy. Keep playing with you. God was going to teach you a thing or two. So I think you learned some things, and these motherfuckers is sad now. Well, they're mad now. But oh well. They had time to grow like you did. Justice is here in the upright for all the bullshit. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Swords that motherfuckers been trying to emotionally manipulate you with. All these men that's been fucking projecting on you, divine feminine, wanting you afraid of them so they can fucking dominate you, so they can fucking steal from you. These bitches out here, these ain't men at all. These ain't men. Don't worry about it. God got a certain type of judgment for these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that get off on hurting women. Like, that shit's crazy to me. So judgment is here. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. Yeah. Some of you guys been seeing 10-20 a lot. 10-10. Oof. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. This is your calling, chosen one. This is the spiritual contract. The judgment and the Two of Cups. You see how it says contract, proposal? God said, answer the phone. I need you. Okay, what is it, God? You answered, and that's why you have been chosen. So, hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, and rejuvenation. You get all the things. All the things. So that's the lesson for today. There ain't no fucking devil in hell that's gonna stop you. And they can keep on trying with this fucking old, outdated thinking. You just be who you are. Okay? It comes natural to us to not believe the dumb shit because it don't make sense. If it causes confusion, it can't be real. So that's made up. No, the devil doesn't cause confusion. People fucking make shit up. I don't know why people don't understand that. They want to blame everything. The devil made me do it. Bitch, no, you're dumb. And you believe dumb shit. It's not the devil, bitch. That's you. Okay. Intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, damn it, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. And that's why you're the blessed one. Here to give blessings. Also, each one teach one is why the high priestess is the star and the world and the Six of Pentacles. Because everybody needs to eat. And she has an abundance to share. She comes to share. If she does not share, she is not doing her purpose, her mission, or in alignment. So for those who don't want to hear or receive what the high priestess is putting down for them to pick up, go away. She will not. Okay. She ain't here for you. If you want to stay stuck, bitch. She's here for those that want to be free and that don't like being called a bitch. See? Because people be getting bitched out. I'm excuse my language, God, but you're going to let something fake stop you from doing something someone else said. You're not going to do no research. You're going to be afraid of some magic. To me, that's a bitch move. I'm sorry. And these fucking, I don't want to say this. No, I'm not going to say it. If somebody can keep you stuck because of some stupid weak ass magic, you need to get your spiritual health up, man. Because that ain't an excuse. Oh, they're cursing me. Okay, I've been cursed. I done been hexed. I done been ritualized. I done been fucking humiliation ritual. I done been gang stalked, fucking defamed. I done been lied on. I done been fucking set up. I done been everything. A bitch is still getting up here every motherfucking day. Looking at the same motherfuckers who's doing the shit and planning it. I don't have to. But my purpose is to share my abundance. That's what I choose to do. So what I give cannot be stolen from. What I give cannot be taken. What I give can never be someone else's. It's mine. It has my spiritual signature, my motherfucking handprint on it. It's mine. And even though I give it to you, I'm giving it as a gift. So you know what that means? If you want to misuse and abuse and think you're going to play these games in my energy, bitch, I'm going to take that shit right back because it's mine. And if you don't appreciate it, I'm going to take my shit back. And then I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to polish it up. I'm going to refurbish it. You want a gift? I don't give a fuck who takes what I put down. You don't have to. But you be a fool not to. As the fools watch and don't learn a motherfucking thing. That's their journey. To be the literal fool and not learn a motherfucking thing. All right. So, Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity, chosen ones. That's what's coming. And it also says pioneering, leading, alpha, dominance, ambitious, and originality. Be real. It's all real. What you see. I said it's all real. It's just the thug in me. I don't know. I'm about ready to rumble inside, I can't deny. Sorry. Whoa. Yeah, crazy. I love me some crazy bone. It's the thuggish raggish bone. THUGVB. That's the mentality. Thuggin', 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 till the day die. If I could teach the world to be a thug in harmony, and I would teach the world to be a gangster just like me. Sorry. Where the fuck is Bone Thugs and Harmony coming from? Cleveland is here. Just heard Oklahoma. Oh, hello. Texas? Missouri and Mississippi. I don't know what the fuck is going on in these places. Chariot, Six of Cups in reverse. Who gives a fuck? Okay, anything else before I go? I don't care about no Six of Cups in reverse. That's some dumb shit if you ask me. I ain't going back there. I don't think y'all are either. So why do we need to keep knowing? Fuck these motherfuckers. They want to be in the past, let them be in the past. Fuck it. So justice is here. You're balanced, stay balanced. Okay? This is the balance that you need, chosen ones, so you can separate and see shit clearly. This is what I said yesterday about God coming in and imparting, putting something on your path for you to look into. And then once you look into all these other things that you were trying to find the answer to, you don't have to keep doing this and that because the answer is right in front of you. Look straight ahead and keep walking the straight path. That's what I heard. Do not turn off the path that you're on. Do not pivot. Do not go any other way. Keep walking in the direction that you have been guided to walk in. I'm just here to show you something so that you can know which way to always go and which way is always right and what to always listen to. Okay? I'm just a messenger coming in to tell you what you need to know. And if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you connect with me, you connect with me. And if you're not, you can walk the fuck away and I don't give no fucks. So, yeah. That's it. So for a lot of you guys, what you need to know, spiritually speaking, like as above, so below, the message is here. Like good news, confirmation of there's definitely relationships forming. Those of you guys who have different things going on, like legalities and stuff, I see certain things being written up, certain things being drawn up, certain things working out, certain things coming together. I see, you sitting down with certain people, and I see ideas being exchanged. So some of you guys might also, like, you are being seen as someone with very good judgment. So I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I see the justice, and on the other side of the justice, I see the Two of Cups. So some of you guys might have a working partnership or a collaboration coming in with the justice system. Okay, there's something here with judgment, your accuracy, your neutrality, and your balance when it comes to a thing. People want to partner up with you. Someone wants you to be the face for something. There's already two people that are working or collaborating on something, and they're talking about adding a third. This won't be a Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's different formations. People building certain things right now, creatively. People reaching out, networking to different people about different ideas and certain things. Someone's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, what do you think about this? There's going to be a lot of that going on, chosen one. This is all a part of your calling, all a part of your path. I'm telling you before it happens. Justice and judgment. Yes, you made the right choice. Whatever this is, whatever you chose to do, whatever you needed to balance out in your life, whatever you were trying to get justice for in your reality, you did the work necessary in the spiritual. That's the justice Two of Cups as well. Now, all the work that you have done in the spirit is going to meet you in the physical, and things are going to be justified and balanced out in your 3D reality. 2 and 1 is 3. There's no 3 here. But I'm seeing this 2 and this 1. I'm seeing this 2 and I'm seeing the wand is 1. And I'm seeing 3. So I'm also seeing the number 202 here with this judgment and the 2 of Cups. 222 is here with this justice, judgment, and 2 of Cups. So you've been seeing 222. Some of you guys with this 11 and 2, you've been seeing 1111. 2012, you've been seeing some of you guys. Some of you guys have also been seeing 2022. Maybe something significant about something that happened in 2022. But yeah, you're inspiring somebody with your work, you guys. You're inspiring a whole lot of somebody's all over the fucking world. Yeah, your work speaks for itself. Keep speaking. You're a speaker. 8 of Wands. Keep communicating those hidden secrets, those truths. Because what you are doing is you're allowing motherfuckers to choose a new path other than the one that was restricting them. The karmic one. Motherfuckers is learning. They're freeing themselves. 9 of Pentacles. The only ones that ain't fucking learning these stupid witch bitches. Queen of Wands in reverse. I think they got some power over a motherfucker that done reach Christ consciousness. These hoes are stupid as fuck. You got the fire witch here. You got the earth witch here. You got all the fucking witches using all the motherfucking elements. Oh, I'm good with fire magic. Oh, I'm good with the elements. No, bitch. No. The world is looking at these hoes like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Anyways, that won't pass. See? 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And these men fucking... I'm so tired of seeing this King of Cups in reverse with his emotional manipulative ass. What the fuck does he think he's getting away from? 7 of Swords in reverse. The fact that he's emotionally manipulative, he's getting away with that? No. Clearly, we see it in the cards. So I don't understand why we got to keep seeing this King of Cups in reverse. The devil, 2 of swords, because he don't want us to see what he is. Okay. Dark, evil, manipulative. Okay. I don't understand. Why do we need to know that? So somebody around you, there's a man that don't want you to see that he's into dark shit. Or he believes in fucking all these other weird ass things. I think you know that. I don't think you care. You already know that this man is fucking not for you and you don't want him. There's something here, man is in your energy, chosen ones. I don't know who this man is. I don't know who this King of Cups is in reverse. I'm not getting a water sign. I'm just getting a man that has emotionally manipulated you in the past that you walked away from. You chose God. You walked away, you chose God. And ever since then, he's been telling people that you are demonic. And I guess motherfuckers believed him. How the fuck you talk about God and you the devil? So I wonder what happens if we start talking about the devil. And we still, like, what are we then? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Somebody told somebody, also, somebody's partner was doing spell work on them for years, living in the same house. And the person that was doing the spell work on them, this is a woman that was doing it to a man. They lived together. How is that possible? Every time the motherfucker would leave, she'd be in her fucking spiritual closet doing her dumb shit. And this woman was telling this man that it was everybody under the sun doing work on him. Some of you guys, this woman told this man that it was you doing work on him. I just got that download. And this is why this man went into demon time on you. This bitch was doing work on him. Yeah, to fuck up his destiny or to bind him to something. So she was doing work on him. Oh. Same reason why people did work on you, Divine Feminine. So this is some of the stories of the Divine Masculines. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. This is what some of these men are being called out of, or being woken up to and leaving. These bitches is mad. So the same things that these bitches was doing to keep these men stuck, the men are still leaving. And now they're just never going to go back. See, before, they chose the karmic, or they went back to someone from their past, remember? Well, this time, these motherfuckers ain't going back. It's like the final goodbye type energy because they're waking up to the truth. They're seeing things from a different way. Some of these men have been forced to go read, spiritual texts, I heard. Some of these men have never watched tarot before, but they just got into spirituality somehow. Some eye was opened and they stumbled across, a tarot reading, or they tried to do like a psychic reading and they got a message. And ever since then, it's been stuck with them and they just don't understand what it means. And they were under a whole lot of fucking illusions in this relationship with whoever this bitch was. And again, when this masculine would try to figure out what was going on, every time this masculine would seem like he wanted to be gone or he was evolving or he wanted to change in his life, she would go in with this work. It was voodoo. In on this man with this work because she knew that there was a calling in his life. And that calling required him to come out from amongst her. And he was going to be with someone else. Right? The witch bitches. Well, doesn't matter how long it takes. 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever the fuck long. If you're not supposed to be somewhere, God's going to move you. And that's why a lot of these masculines' transformations are so fucking forced. And their wake-up calls damn near be fucking near-death experiences because motherfuckers is trying it. And God's like, no more now. Now we got to stop. Now we got to stop. Now we got to send in the reinforcements. Now we got to save this motherfucker. I got to snatch you the fuck up. And this is when shit happens where like life-altering events that are catastrophic happen, and it's to save you. You can't always look at the storm and be like, oh my God. Sometimes you gotta sit there and be like, yeah, God's doing this for me right now. And that comes with a lot of storms to be able to be the eye of it. But I'm sure you've been through, whoever the man is that I'm talking to, this man has been through many storms. And he's now becoming the eye of them and realizing why all of the storms had to happen and that God was creating some type of way for him to get out. Some of these men were in get out type situations, for real. These men never knew that these people were doing this because why? The man was making money. The man was gone. He was working. He was out. He was doing fucking life. He was doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And these bitches at home in the crib all day long being lazy, not showering, not fucking doing shit, not cleaning nothing. Just fucking watching tarot readings all day, buying fucking work, doing work on these men all fucking day. And then they fucking, yeah, a whole lot of that too. But then, God, these men are going to wake up to so much. Because I'm seeing like someone doing it, like have a little setup, doing all this stuff. Ain't nobody home, they're there. And then it's like they're looking at the time and they're like, oh shit, he gets home at like 5:15. All right, so I got to be done with this by 5 o'clock because I got to clean up this shit. I got to put all this shit away. It's giving that. So the man comes home, dinner's on the table, shit's all cooked and ready and shit. She's like, hi, babe, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Little stupid asshole. She should get fucked up. That's just how I feel. But divine masculine, leave. Don't put your hands on nobody. They want you to, because the justice is right here. And they would be warranted in fucking calling and being like, he hit me. These little stupid little bitches. They had this whole shit set up. So here I am telling you that something's breaking off of you. And it might create some anxiety and some anger. What you need to do is get the fuck up out of there. It's a get out type situation. Somebody's about to aggravate you next. With this justice in the judgment, you need to use your better judgment. Yeah. Don't go back and forth with nobody. Don't argue with nobody. Don't exchange no gift with nobody right now. You need to like really not even be around whoever this person is. But justice and judgment is here, and I wouldn't be right if I didn't give this message. It just came through as a download. Someone is trying to negatively affect someone's life. And the work ain't working. So what do you do next? What happens when the spiritual work don't work? Then motherfuckers want to get physical, right? That's why I said, walk away. I'm just giving you a message. Walk away. And give a fuck what you got there. Take what you can get. This motherfucker leave, or whenever the fuck they leave, if they don't just stay in the house all day. Whenever the fuck this motherfucker leave, I just get your shit and get the fuck up. Don't even just go. Like, that's what it's giving here. Because someone is losing their mind due to this voodoo and this black magic, and they are desperate. I don't know what you have. I don't know who the man is that I'm talking to. I don't know what the fuck you have that this bitch, there's many bitches, is willing to go to these lengths to keep you tied to her. I don't know what this is. But this bitch is giving the energy like, if I can't have you, no one else can. If I can't have you, I'm going to make your life hard. And you have probably been seeing this bitch as a thorn in your side. She is the devil in your life that is real. Yeah, you need to get away. You got to do what you got to do, man. Listen to some of my messages. I've dropped some clues over the past couple of days on how to do that. So, Star, you're chosen, and you're going to be chosen to get the fuck up out. They can't bind you. How the fuck you going to bind a motherfucking star? Come on now. The fucking stars are up there. We're down here. How the fuck do you really think that's going to happen? We just physical. We just physical motherfuckers right here. Motherfuckers don't understand about what's on the inside of motherfuckers. So that same shit that's up in the stardust and all these other things in the celestial realms and the astral realms, and the spiritual realms, all the spirits, all the energies, all the frequencies, all of those things, right? All of those things, not just one, not just spirit. I'm talking about soul. I'm talking about frequency. I'm talking about everything that is within you comes from something higher than just our physical vessel. So we ain't shit for real. I'm just Kayla. My 3D, I'm just Kayla. But on the inside, where it counts, where it matters, what I'm rooted and grounded in and with is something way bigger than me. And if you have a separation between that, that will be your blockage. No separation. Integrate. As above, so below. We are the below that is above. We are the mirror of the above. So be that. And if what you're seeing is not mirroring the above, change some. Yeah, change some. Take another approach. Be the leader. See a different vision. You don't got to keep the same vision. If it ain't working, do something different. Don't do the same thing thinking you're going to get the same result, a different result, and then be stuck and be mad at somebody. Common sense will tell you, let's do something different. 9 of Pentacles, and I'm out. Fruits of your labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, and financial independence. That's what y'all about to receive, chosen ones. Why? Because you have strength, compassion, you have completed something, optimism, and suffering. Yeah, there's a completion to your suffering. Whatever that is. Yeah. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. All I got was completion to suffering. Yep, and it's karmically meant to happen. 9/11. Some of y'all been seeing 9/11. I know I have been. Oh, excuse me. 9/11 a lot lately. Yep, and I've been like, oh, somebody's getting fucked up. Anyway, so that's what I got, y'all. That's the message for today. I won't be back today. Not today. But yeah, that's what I got. I thought it was pretty cool when I got that download. I was like, oh shit. Wow, that's different. So, are we done here? Let me just look at these comments. Wolf or Wall Street? That's what I'm saying, probably both. But I heard Wall Street. Yeah, go, damn it. It's always the dummies that don't know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. They just want to act like what they're saying means something to me. So, the Bible meaning both truths and my blade from Babel. Oh, spelling, there you go. And that's another thing, Babylon. I just heard something, Babylon. That's where I guess people don't know. And that was another thing God was saying. No one knows where the devil descended to when he was thrown the fuck out. Or Lucifer, sorry. And somebody was saying that's why Babylon is called Babylon. Because supposedly when God kicked Lucifer out, he landed in Babylon. So that was like the cursed place or something. I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna talk to God more about this today. Because, yeah, it's not even like trying to figure out who the devil is. No, there's no fucking way to figure that out. There is no such thing. That is man-made. That is not real. So it's pretty much just trying to understand what God is trying to have me understand in this figmented imaginary creature that people believe in. Does that make sense? To remove the illusion from myself. Because I still be going back with, well, we were taught this. And God's like, yeah, I know, but it's not that, it's this. And I'm like, oh, so how come we weren't taught that? Why weren't we taught to not be afraid of something that's not real? Why weren't we taught, like, these intricate details? Everybody want to talk about God and how he's this and how he's that. And, you know, how we got to look up to the sky and pray and pray and pray our lives away and never get anywhere and just pray and pray and pray and pray. What the fuck is this? Like, that's so stupid. When I think about it, like, God teaching us faith without works is dead. We grew up just praying, not knowing that we could pray and actually hear God back. We weren't taught to listen for God's reply. We weren't taught that God speaks to us. We were just taught to cry out to him. We wasn't getting nowhere on purpose. But that's religion for you. Keep you stuck in the box. That is your mind. So you don't grow. So is that God? Or what is religion actually? Is it expansive? Does it expand your mind? Does it grow you? Or does it shrink you and block you off? I don't know who I am. So I wouldn't know. That's what people say. I have no idea who I am. I'm confused. I don't know which side I'm on. No, people don't understand. A high priestess doesn't pick sides. She knows both sides are true. She's just in the middle. So one side can be like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I hear you. The other side, blah, blah, blah. I hear you. But I'm going to still sit here with the fucking scroll. And I'm going to just know what the fuck I know. You can know what you want, and so too can you. And I don't have to go back and forth. That's the blessing of being a high priestess. High priestess, don't you know? We don't got to try to make someone believe what they're not even ready to fucking understand. Motherfuckers ain't healed enough to see the truth of the darkest shit that they're afraid of. You can't see something that you're afraid of. When you look at something that you're fearful of, you are changing the image of the thing just by the fear. Fear is crippling. I know that. I lived there before. Many times. And if the fear doesn't cripple you yourselves, it allows other motherfuckers to cripple you. And I've been through that too. And I learned my lesson with fear over and over again. And so this is why I stand so against the fearmongers. I can't live that way. Being afraid of everything. Being afraid to be happy. Being afraid to love somebody. Being afraid to speak up. Being afraid to be different. Being afraid. Like, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck are you even living if you're afraid of what you should just be able to do naturally? People want to live like that. And motherfuckers act like they ain't walking around living like that. Motherfuckers ain't confident. I'm sorry, I'm being real. Motherfuckers don't just get it out the mud every day. Motherfuckers ain't as solid as they scream or as real as they say they are. We see that every day, chosen ones, don't we? So, in this energy, a lot of y'all are going to be blessed up. You're going to get a lot of truths that are going to make you feel empowered. When other motherfuckers wanted to try to throw them arrows and the snares of the devil and the fucking evil eyes and the fucking work and all the fuck dumb shit. Fuck it all. Fuck them all. They don't matter. They're a small speck, a little speck of dust on your pure life that you are creating. And let them be that. Just a speck of dust. And let them be a reminder to you of how much you have cleaned out and cleaned up your life. These people will no longer be bigger than the program that they think they're running, that they think they created. Now these bitches are being run and being ran by the same creation that they thought they once created. And that's a terrible day. That's a terrible thing to wake up to when you realize that you have been following something false your whole life. That's terrible. I'm only 37, and it hurt me to my core when I woke up to some shit that I was asleep to for 5, 10, 20 years. I can imagine me a grown-ass motherfucker, ain't never learned a motherfucking thing in my life and thought I knew everything. And never wanted to fucking see nothing no different. I'd probably be pissed the fuck off and mad at the world too. I'd probably be bitter. But luckily, that's why God chose us, to be better. And to allow people to have choices to change, to give people free will, to allow people to understand what free will actually is. If you don't have an encounter where you need to assert free will, you never will. And motherfuckers don't even really understand what free will is for real. They be walking around here fucking roboticized and fucking zombies. Like, it just, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm saying too much, but it's all real. Motherfuckers be thinking some shit that ain't even fucking accurate. So chosen ones, just keep getting this wisdom that God has you, and it's going to set you far apart. It's going to set you apart. It's going to set you up. It's going to really put you out there to be different. I heard unique. Thank you. All of y'all are unique. We're all unique. We're all unique, chosen ones, in our own different weird ass ways. We're all so similar, but we're all so different. We the weird ones. Yeah. We the weird ones, and we're gonna keep being weird. Motherfuckers that always thought we was weird from forever anyways. So what, you didn't? Then that's kind of why God did this too. I think it's crazy. He always chooses the ones that motherfuckers done already cast out. You see that? Motherfuckers be thinking that God be calling on the most wealthy, and no, he hates those people. He hates the people that love money. He hates the greedy. He hates the fucking zealots, whatever the fuck that is. Zealous. He hates the adulterers. He hates he hates those. But motherfuckers be thinking, I don't know, he despises, he loathes, he hates that type of spirit. That's real. He does. So that's why people have always talked about you. You've already most chosen people have been bullied in their childhood. Most chosen individuals have been fucking done a disservice by a fucking family member or a fucking parent or an elder. Most chosen ones have the same story of upbringing, dealing with different situations, heartbreaks, fucking betrayals, like things that motherfuckers should not even be here because of, and they're still here. Like, they have crazy ass stories for a reason. So then when you're already that, motherfuckers already done counted you out and said you wasn't shit, you'd never be shit, never amount to shit, no one's ever gonna love you, no one's ever gonna care about you. People done already put that all over you anyways. They already covered you in that. You've been feeling that forever. And now you're grown age. And now God's telling you, I love you, my child. I've always loved you, my child. I've always been here, my child. You're this, you're greatness, you're that. You got this gift, you got this skill. You can do this, you can do that. I want you here, I want you there. I want you out there, I want you seen, I want you known, I want you heard. And you like, the fuck is this? Who the fuck want to hear me? Who the fuck want to see? You see what I'm saying? God does that for a reason. It's not for the same motherfuckers that don't want to see or hear you. They still don't want to, but they still watch. They're weirdos. They've always been. It's for the people outside of your circle. It's for the people outside of your blood lineage. And these are the strangers that become family. It's like God be having us outsource. Motherfuckers want to shit on us and do us dirty and make us feel like we're less than because they know that we're better than. Fuck it. Right? So God said, okay. That's your earthly family, right? Those motherfuckers that did that to you, right? The ones that were supposed to give you the knowledge, the elder that was supposed to teach you about your gifts, the ones that knew who you was, the ones that was supposed to walk with you in purpose, right? God said, we're done with them. Those ones, we done. Get them out. Soul Tribe. Where y'all at? So you guys got family all around you now. And what do they do for you? They support you. They lift you up. God says, every child is a gift. Our children are not ours. They come to us for a time, right? My mother said that to me when I was growing up, and I never understood it until I had kids. Until I was like, no, I'm your child, mommy. Until I look at my kids and I see the gifts that they have already at their young ages and how much I want to protect those and grow them with them and nurture them and show them what that means to be who they are on a soul level. I can see it already. I guess this is the age where we start to see the chosenness and those that are chosen to be around us. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, I told y'all years ago, when we go through spiritual awakening, so do our children. They come. So it's given the energy of like things unlocking within our children and they're mirroring back to us certain truths as well. It's like they're going through their truths, we're going through our truths, and we're bouncing them back off of each other, and God is in the middle, and God is sitting there like, yes, because we were those chosen children that our parents had. And what did our family members do to us? They suppressed the gift. Be a child. Stay in a child's place. You don't know nothing. Shut your mouth. That's what we got. But no, these kids are like, Mommy, I saw an angel. I'm like, oh yeah, tell me about it. What happened? That's where it starts. Could be like, shut up. Don't talk about that. No, there's no such thing. We're not doing that. And that's what God loves. That's what I'm talking about, the elders who were supposed to teach us. We are now those elders. Our children. They are our teachers too. Some of you guys will come to find out that your children, or you have a child that is a spirit baby. You might not know which child this is. All of your children might be very spiritually inclined, but you have one specific child that is a spirit baby. That is someone who literally, God gave this soul to you. Okay? God imparted a soul within you when you were pregnant with this child, and this soul of this child is an ancestor. So you might have, whoever's picking up on this, you might have a child that's very protective of you. And it goes deeper than just them being physically protective of you. It's a spiritual thing. So some of you guys, this child is a spirit baby, was a spirit baby. Is a baby of spirit, from spirit. This is a light bringer, a light bearer, and that you birthed. Some of you might be pregnant with one right now. I don't know. But this is an ancestor of yours that was a spirit guide to you. Oh, damn. On your path that you are going to birth into the physical. That's fucking crazy. Imagine having a child and it's your motherfucking guardian angel from your first lifetime here. Imagine having a baby. He's like, oh, look at the little baby. And then God tells you when you're pregnant, the child that you will birth is the spirit guide that has been walking with you forever. Now you will have the protection in the physical. How the fuck do you sit with that? How the fuck do you sit, and who the fuck could you tell? Oh my gosh, the motherfucker's gonna look at you like you crazy. But that's why you don't tell nobody. Or you tell motherfuckers that understand what type of time you on. Because if they know you, then they know ain't nothing weird about you. So, yeah, that's how it happens. Yeah, that's how it happens. I'm getting like a scenario of like somebody, yeah, you might have literally this might be literally just happening. Some of you guys, you already have this baby, so you already know. You know that this baby is a spirit baby because they be looking at some shit and they be like, and you're looking at the baby, what the are you looking at? Baby's looking up and baby is talking to spirit, honey. Okay? That baby is connected to heaven still, and that baby is just so fucking overjoyed to be here in this place. But heaven is still in this child's like peripheral vision sight there. We know babies are the closest thing to spirit. That's where they come from, right? Okay, well, the soul anyway. So that's that. Your baby is definitely connected to a whole lot of angels and stuff. So if you're wondering why the fuck your baby is just sitting there like staring up and just like, oh, and you're like, honey, do you see what is she looking at? That's what it is, okay? I'm telling you, don't get weirded out. I had one of those types of children too. I did. It was very much so connected with a lot of my passed over loved ones. That was actually, it's crazy. One of my children was very much so tapped into my ancestors that have been passed away, like my grandmother, her grandmother, different family members and shit. And that was pretty much how my mediumship gift got molded, because my daughter was bringing around all of these angels. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that's when I learned where I got my mediumship from. Anyways, so something like that. But for whoever else I'm talking to out here, you might be about to get pregnant, trying to conceive, and it's been very, very difficult. It's because no, it's not even wrong person. No. It's absolutely the right person. But wrong time. There's divine timing here. Let me tell you this. If you have been trying to conceive and you have been conceiving, but you have been losing, my condolences, but don't worry about it. You keep seeing the rainbow. That child's coming back. It's kind of like, oh, not yet. Got to take that away real quick, but it's coming back. It'll be right back. So it's this energy where rainbow babies are coming this year. A lot of people are going to be getting pregnant with rainbow babies. Those are very chosen children that you're about to have and hold. Keep saying to have and hold. My God. Oh, God, fuck. So that's that. Now, for those of you guys who have just conceived, it goes like this. Let me tell you how a spirit baby is given. Okay? So, you know what you know about the physical stuff and all that other things, right? So God will come in and will say, I want to give you a gift. And however you commune with God, it would go something like, okay, what is the gift? Okay, you are going to have a baby. And the baby that I am going to give you is going to be blah, 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 whatever. And then God will say, are you ready? Or God will say, is that okay? He's going to ask. You're going to know that this baby is special because God is telling you before the baby even forms, before there's even a fetus, before there's even implants, before any of that. Okay, way before. God will say, okay, I'm going to bless you with a child, and the child is going to have this capability and is coming for this purpose. You will know all of this. Okay, now, when that happens, that's a spiritual contract. That is God telling a parent that their child that is coming is going to be a chosen child. So you already know you're carrying a chosen child in your vessel. Okay. So when the child is born, there is no confusion. You already know. You know before the child is even, okay. That's crazy. So for some of you guys, you're going to get a message like that from God, and it's going to fucking make you cry. And some of you guys, you're going to be shocked, and you're going to be like, what the fuck? It's like God is choosing people to carry his gifts. Do you understand? So now when I say, and I hear my mother say, God gives us children, like our children are a gift, it makes me internalize and understand. And now having the spiritual backing, I can see what she's saying in a physical sense. Yes, very much so. Some of you guys are about to very much so see you have very gifted children, talented children. Really, 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 really nourish them. Please open them up more. Please allow them to be free to be who they are. And in that, allowing them to be who they truly are, you're going to be able to see how you allowing them to be that is going to make you feel better about you being that. You're both, it's like God is creating lineages of free people. When we talk about generational wealth, Okay? When we talk about all of these things, like when I was talking, I was seeing an Ace of Pentacles as the child. When I said God is going to give you a spiritual, like a spirit baby, all I'm seeing is Ace of Pentacles. Like an Ace of Pentacles in your stomach. Like, you get what I'm saying? That is something to build upon. Now, that means God said, I put in you a good thing to do on your path. This is a part of your path. And so if a seed has been planted within you, woman, in your womb, and God said, I put in you a good thing to do. You're going to nurture that seed. You're going to go through your 9 months. You're going to do everything that you need to do, right? And then when that child is born, the seed has sprouted, right? And now there is new life. And now you continue on with that child in the same way that you were nurturing that child in the womb. The thing with this is going to be very weird is telepathic. You and the soul and spirit of this child are going to be talking like they're your best friend. This is a spirit guide that has been working with you through the spiritual warfare. This is crazy. This is a very old soul. Yes, people get confused because it's a baby and it's a little baby. Oh, it's brand new. Nah, it's in them. They got old souls. So you got a brand new baby that could have been born like 20 lifetimes ago, or could have reincarnated here, their soul, many different ways, many different forms. Could have been a bird, could have been a dog, could have been a cat, could have been a fish, could have been a nun, could have been a rapper. Do you see what I'm saying? So this child is going to come well-versed, encapsulating all of the lifetimes it has lived, including the lifetime it had lived in guiding and protecting you. So it's crazy. You will have this one-to-one connection with this spirit baby in your womb. This baby will tell you when to take a fucking pregnancy test. This baby will tell you its sex. Man, if anybody has ever been pregnant with a spirit baby, you know how deep this shit is. So fuck all that devil talk. Here we are talking about the real shit. We went from that to this. That's crazy. But I'm just telling somebody, congratulations. Congratulations in advance. Now you'll probably see why all of the work on your womb, Divine Feminine. Only a Divine Feminine can carry a Divine Child. So, only a Divine Feminine can carry a Divine Child. Men can't carry children, can they? As far as I know, no. So, only a Divine Feminine woman can carry a Divine Child. God is not going to place a fucking pearl inside a fucking trash can. That's what I'm saying. Why would he waste his pearls amongst swine? Is that what they say? No, don't happen that way. Sorry if somebody's offended. But these are people that have done healing and shadow work and have healed curses, and their journey is to bring in the next generation of light bearers, light bringers, healers, truth tellers, speakers, whatever the fuck, chosen people. So I just gave somebody something. It was more than I thought I was going to give. Yeah, and then somebody else, God is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to, this is very, very direct. And you're like, oh shit. Some of you guys might not even know. But God is going to come in and he's going to be like, you're going to find out that you're pregnant. And when you find out that you're pregnant, you're going to know that you're having whatever number of babies it is. So even before you find out you're pregnant, even before you go on the fucking out to see the ultrasound, before all of these things, you're going to know what you're having. That's crazy. You're going to know the sex. You're going to know how many. Some of you guys, twins are having twins. So if twins are coming into union and they are, doing the do, hi. Yeah, these are things are all happening for a reason. God said come together and... Whoa, I heard something else. Come together and multiply. I know that sounds crazy, but he meant what he said. He's bringing certain people together. Because again, remember we said certain bloodlines can't mix. Certain people aren't supposed to be together. That's why he's ripping them apart and then putting the ones together. So those of you guys who have come together, everything is going good. Whatever. It's that time for y'all. Okay. Well, some of you guys are going to end up with twins. I'm getting an energy like a Divine Feminine might want a boy, right? Divine Masculine might want a girl. And then it's like, okay, well, y'all get both. Double your trouble. Double for your trouble. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. God's moving in this energy like this. So if y'all can't figure out what you want to have, some of y'all, man, I want a girl. No, I want a boy. Somebody thinks they can't have a certain gender. Oh, be careful with that. Be careful thinking you can't have a. Because in this energy, God will be like, you can't have a. Okay, so how would I give you 3? Well, I'm just trying to tell you. Be careful what you say you can't when it comes to God. Yeah, I learned that too. Don't ever say what can't happen, what you can't and can't. And can't. God will show you, very much so the opposite, damn it. So be careful out here in these streets, but get ready too. There's a whole lot of beautiful shit going on. So we was gathered here today to talk about Lucifer and how he transcended from heaven and became whatever anybody wants him to be down here. Nobody knows. And then we moved on from that and we said how that was a lie and we banished that up. We bind it all and we fucking send it wherever the fuck it needs to go away from us. I don't give a fuck where it ends up. Not here or where you are. Somewhere over there. Probably where they at. And then we went from there to the baby stuff. So spirit babies are coming. And God has been trying to talk to me about doing spirit baby messages. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just not the time. And God says, no, it's always the time. So guess it's the time. 10 of Cups. I told you. Them rainbow babies. The 4 of Wands. That's the reunion. The 2 of Cups. Did I not say the twins? That's literally spirit baby energy. Other side. Coming from heaven. The bridge, right? Coming into a home near you. 2 parents. Creating a family unit. The spirit baby. So yeah. Get ready. 2 Cups. Spirit is making some things happen with all this action. So y'all... I told y'all, if you didn't want no babies, you know what you need to do out here in these streets. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me that you about to have spirit babies running around everywhere. I told y'all. I told you Divine Feminine was very, very, very fertile. And I told y'all, don't play with her if you wasn't ready. This bitch is about to have a litter. I'm playing. Some of you guys, I'm hearing triplets. Oh, are you ready, Divine Feminine? I'm literally hearing like God say, are you ready? Somebody out here was praying for a huge family, a big family. God might give it to you at one time. Just be done with it because you have more things to do with your life. That's like what I'm getting. You want 3 kids? Okay. You get triplets. You have them kids. You got your 3. You good? Okay. Now we got other things. Like it's going like that. Oh, I really want a girl. I have all boys. Oh, just one girl? Sure? Okay. Here's your girl. Now, go on about you. It's literally giving that. Everybody's getting what they want. So be careful. It might come in a way that you don't expect, but you're going to get what you want. And if you're not that tapped in and you can't receive these messages from God to let you know beforehand, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an experience like that where I don't know how everybody's connection with God is. And some people may not be able to hear as clearly as I do or the next person. So that's why I'm giving all these different things. What you have told God about in prayer, what you have said to God. God, I want twins. Well, if you're pregnant right now, I feel like somebody is very early pregnant, probably don't even know you're pregnant yet. When you go for that ultrasound, you're going to see twins. Then you're like, oh my God, it's a miracle. That's what he does. He gives us what we want. So that part, it's you that makes it unique. That's what God gave me for the name. Yep. Yeah, it's you. And literally, it's not even a lie. I could not be like any of these other bitches if I wanted to. Like, it would hurt my soul to try to be like any of these other people. There's a lot of good readers on here, but there's a lot of filth too. There's a whole lot of fake shit. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers just hoping motherfuckers are sleeping as stupid as them. So, I don't know. It's just crazy on here. You really got to be careful who you listen to. It'll be the reader with the most fucking followers that's doing the most damage. Emotional. Spiritual damage. Because these bitches, No, there's no way. Well, we're going to go anyways. So, have a good one, y'all. What time is it? Oh, I just missed 3:03, huh? I guess that wasn't one I needed to see. I see 444 though, so I'll take that. Have a good one. Bye.